fun. But now I want to talk about Chelsea because they are signing Cucurella. It looks to be done. talkSPORT understands a deal is imminent. What do you make of him?
I think he's an excellent player. One of the standout. I thought left backs in the season last year. There weren't too many. I felt over the course of the season that was as consistent as him. Outside the big heads. I mean, when you look at what Robinson's been doing for years at Liverpool. I think he's a great sign. So when he was at Brighton last season at Stamford Bridge, they drew. They should have beat us. Actually, they were much better than us. We drew 1-1 around about Christmas time. It was, and he played left hand side of a 3, and he was brilliant. He was outstanding. Yeah, he's not the biggest. He's quick. He's aggressive. Yeah, he likes to get up and down. Reads the game very, very well. Neat and tidy on the ball. I think it's a great acquisition. It apparently went for Fofana as well.
Where are you going to play him though? Because you've got Ben Chilwell.
Well, I think
I always thought he was a left wing back.
He is. Well, he can, and he has, but he can play left hand side of a 3. So you could have him, Silva, Koulibaly, or Fofana as well if he comes in. So Chelsea have strength at the back. I still think we need a striker, mate. I still think we need a front man.
Ronaldo.
Well, Aubameyang would be. There's talk of him. There is a little bit that, like, we've gone a little bit crazy in this transfer market.
It doesn't seem like Chelsea.
No, well, it's new owners, isn't it? This is a new regime. We don't know how Bowley's going to run the club. We don't know yet. Bowler counts for him for De Jong as well. So it does feel a little bit like we'll have him.
He'll do.
Two of them. Well, we missed out, didn't we? Missed out on Cundy.
Cucurella, for me, though, I watched him, and Spurs fans will remember this, when Brighton beat us at the Spurs Stadium, and Kulusevski was in great form, playing really well. Cucurella had him in his pocket. He absolutely pocketed him.
He's an excellent player, and he's someone that has caught the eye. And it's when he's Barnett as well, right? The way he gets up and down. He's one of those players, he catches the eye immediately, doesn't he? Because He's tiny. He's got all that Barnett, and he catches you. But he does things very neat. He's very quick to the challenge. Great left foot. Gets himself up and down. I think it's a great acquisition. And if we do struggle, this means that Alonso will move on, almost certainly.
Right. Do you think Alonso's going to go now?
I think Alonso will move on. I do. I think we should have enough cover there. So if Chilwell gets injured,
I'd have Alonso at Tottenham.
Well, Barcelona's the one. I think he wants to go to Barca.
Does he?
Yeah, but look, everyone's going to Barca, aren't they?
I mean, Barcelona are absolutely taking the mick. We're going to speak to Kevin Hatchard coming up next, and we'll have that chat. But, I mean, what's going on?
Don't know, mate. But I think that he's got a year left in his contract. Obviously, his future is going to lie elsewhere. I think he will probably end up moving on. I think this will be the signing. So we have cover there for Chilwell. If Chilwell picks up an injury, Cucurella can play there. The Fofana will be interesting as well. When the window shuts, we'll know more. But I don't think it's over for Chelsea. I think Chelsea is going to continue.
Who would you like to see come in as a number 9?
Oh, dear. Well, of the ones that are available, Aubameyang's not the worst for me. It's not the worst.
But do you think he's going to leave Barcelona?
Well, Lewandowski's rocked up there. Apparently, has he not been told that the chances are limited now for him? Has he not been told that?
Well, Lewandowski's going to play, right?
Well, you're not signing Lewandowski. He's getting ahead of Aubameyang, isn't he? That's an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah, but he smashed it last season.
He did. I think he's got 11 goals, didn't he, when he went and checked?
I think it'd be an amazing signing for Chelsea.
I would absolutely take.
Would you have Aubameyang or Ronaldo? Who would you rather have?
I'd rather have Aubameyang.
Really?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Ronaldo, many people have said it, and I just can't see how he would get under Tuchel. I can't see how Tuchel would work with Ronaldo. It just doesn't seem to me the way he wants to play. Aubameyang would, I think, is a better fit up top for Chelsea than I feel Ronaldo would be.
They got Everton at the weekend. Big game, R5 kickoff. How do Chelsea line up? What's your lineup for Chelsea?
Well, if Cucurella comes,
if you get Cucurella over the line, done.
Well,
Chilwell, Cucurella.
So Chilwell, Cucurella, Silva, Koulibaly, and Reece James. That's how it probably looks right now.
Yeah, that's a good back 5. That.
Yeah.
Midfield,
I think it will be Cover and N'Golo.
Yeah,
or Cover and Jorginho. Sterling, Mount, Havertz.
Sterling, Mount. I tell you what, it's a good side.
Good, top 11. Yeah, Werner may move on. Sterling is better than what we had at the club. Sterling gives us real energy and pace up at the top, but with quality. I felt that we've lacked that little bit of quality. We're one of the most wasteful sides. We create chances, Create lots of chances. Really, I mean, not finishing
Is
chances
Havertz, though, going to get you where probably Chelsea should be amongst it in terms of Liverpool, Man City?
I think we need another striker. That's why I think.
You're a big fan of Havertz.
No, I think Havertz is better than Lukaku what he does, but I don't think he's perfect. I personally, he loves the way Havertz plays because he's silky, he's got lovely touches, can link up play. They'll feed off him. He's got pace to get in behind with Sterling. I still think we need another striker, mate. I think we're going to be a little bit short up top.
All right, let's go to Leo, who's a Chelsea fan. Leo, good evening.
Good evening, mate. How you doing?
All right, Leo.
Yeah, we're good, Leo. Look, we're talking about Chelsea now, and Cucurella's coming in at the football club. All of a sudden, it looks like Chelsea is starting to do some good business.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've done some all right business, but let's not forget, Chilwell's coming off an injury, so I'll be surprised if he starts the first game of the season. I'll just put that out there. If you remember last season, the beginning of the season, how he didn't start the first couple of games because he had that mental block and whatnot. So I believe Tuchel knows him. Probably, like if you looked at Chilwell this preseason, I don't think he'll be ready to start that game. In my opinion, I'd rather have Cucurella. At least he's not really coming off an injury.
Yeah,
so I'd start him at the back. I'm happy we didn't get Jules Cundy. I'll be so raw. I'm happy we didn't get him because I'm not a fan of him. I'll be raw with you. He's too small. He ain't all that. I mean, we've still got business. We've still got business to do. I'll be real with you. We probably still got a lot of business to do. But as it stands, I'm sort of happy.
Leo,
I don't really think we need a striker as it goes anyway.
Leo, there's lots of stories knocking about, and it's just social media. But there's some reputable.
Aubameyang, let's just forget about it.
No, I'm finished. I was going to say Fofana looks like Chelsea prepared to meet the 85 million.
See, if it's 85 million, I mean, the only question mark is the fact that it's injuries, I mean, if it weren't for that, I'd be 85 mil. It's a no-brainer. But I don't know. Again, it's his stature. You've got. I don't know.
You're not happy about Aubameyang, Leo?
Nah, not at all.
Why?
He'll ruin the dressing room. We haven't even, in my opinion, Jason probably would know better than me, But from what it seems like, I do know people that are pros. I play football. They ain't really that flashy sort of arrogant, little, people pulling up in those flashy cars at Cobham. They're really not, you know what I mean? And I feel like someone like him will probably just unbalance and upset the dressing room. Like, he done it at Arsenal, and that's the reason why Arteta got rid of him.
But then he went to Barcelona, Leo, and smashed it.
Yeah, but he's going to score goals, so then it's easy for you. We can have the argument saying, why not Ronaldo? Because a lot of Chelsea fans are screaming for Ronaldo, but they're forgetting that apart from that 20 goals a season that he's going to give you, the amount of nonsense off the field that's going to come with it, the kind of stuff that's going to happen in the training field. Reece James, Mason Mount coming through as youngsters, although they might have looked up to him, he'll probably disturb a lot of people's growth as players, in my opinion. It happened at United, and look, I'll be real in it. I laugh at United because it happened to them. I'd hate for it to happen to us. And any Chelsea player that says it just for the fact of getting an extra 20 goals from one player is a fool. They're definitely blind, in my opinion. Like, we're better off doing the no striker thing, having Raheem Sterling and selling Werner.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What we got.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Leo, great call,
Cheers,
mate.
Leo.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's go to Matthew, who's a Chelsea fan. Matthew.
Matty.
Oh, good evening, chaps. How are you doing?
Yeah, good.
We're good, Matty. Go on, what do you want to say about Chelsea?
Yeah, I have to say, Aubameyang, probably do a good job. But I've just read on the internet in tomorrow's Metro that he doesn't want to leave Barcelona, so he won't be coming to Chelsea. Now, this is their opportunity now to step in and get Ronaldo, who I'd actually prefer. Right. I know it might only be a year or 2 years, but I just think, you're looking at probably arguably the best player in the world other than Messi. So
he's not anymore, though, is he, Matt?
Oh, he's class, Jamie. He's absolute quality.
Yeah,
there's a reason that he's still at United, though, isn't there? I mean, he comes huge, massive wages, but there is a little bit of the baggage. Seems like the wrong word, but it's all I can think of right now. But it does feel as though there will be some baggage that comes with him. Yeah,
but can't we live with that and just?
There's no doubt he scores goals. But I don't know whether it's for the greater good of the side. That's the problem. I can't see how Tuchel. It'd be fascinating to see how it would work and what Tuchel would do with him. But knowing Tuchel and watch Tuchel's teams, I don't see it.
Well,
I don't see it.
You say that, Jason, but I mean, come on, you're a big Chelsea man, and I've met you several times with.
Oh yeah, any good? Nice geezer. What's he make of him?
Yes, nice fella.
Solid.
Just a solid guy. Bit boring on a night out, or?
Well, I don't know, mate. I've not really stayed around too long. But,
no, not a lot of people do, to be honest.
Best advice, stay away.
The bottom line is Jason, you'd be lying if you didn't want Ronaldo.
No, I'm not lying. I genuinely, I've said this before, I don't think he would be the best move for Chelsea. It'd be a move for him. I think the move would suit him better than it would Chelsea.
Well, possibly so, yeah, and I don't make you wrong, but I would love him.
All right,
top man, mate. I mean, appreciate your call.
I think Tuchel's. If Chelsea wanted Ronaldo, there would be more movement, wouldn't there? There was a couple of rumours knocking about 2 months ago, but there's been very little since.
I think he'd do a good job.
Score goals, but I don't.
He scores goals, Jace.
Yes, and I grant you that, and you can't. No one can argue with that. But I just think
it give you a different option to Havertz. Havertz will come and link up and things like that.
He does. But you get Ronaldo,
a big game player.
Yeah, but you've got to play him, mate. You can't have Ronaldo on the bench. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I think he's got to come to terms with the fact that he's not going to play every week.
I don't think that's in Ronaldo's DNA. I think you sign Ronaldo, you play Ronaldo, and there's part of the problem again. I don't think he would be as good a link-up player and the way the team works as Havertz.
It's going to be interesting to see, Chelsea. Yeah. That 11 you've just.
It's solid, 11. Absolutely, and we've got strength in depth now, but we're throwing money around. At the moment, Bowley's like on FIFA in career mode, isn't he?
He is.
He's just
like Jacob.
He is. Jacob Bowley.